Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So it's Monday, which means we're going to be decorating. So I'm just jumping into this week and I'm just grabbing out all my stuff, making sure I don't lose anything. Yes, that's right. I left last week's circle in there, so that's okay. So that's that way. There we go. So if you were watching on Friday, you know I did a review of the We Are Memory Keepers 123 punch board. And so what I've made with that is this envelope. So you can see I've done a little bit more decorating from the last time. So what I want to do is I want to put this to sit in this corner, and I want that to not be the focus as such, but certainly going to be where I'm going to put all my details. So because I've already started using the Live Bright range, I've gone ahead and already made my footy list, which is slightly different this week, which is nice to do something different. But I want to use a bit of the Live Bright collection and a bit of this gorgeous sticker book from KaiserStyle. I think this one is the most gorgeous one that I bought. I have done a walkthrough of all three of the new ones, so I'll link that down below for you. But the other thing I need to kind of do, and I don't quite know how I'm going to do it yet, is cover up where some of the ink from last week's bled through. I'm not really happy with that ink, but that's a completely other story, so let's not get into that right now. But I think what I want to do to start with, I'm just grabbing my Live Bright Notepaper, and this is a technique I've used before, but I really like the way it turns out. So what I'm going to do is grab this page of notepaper, and what I want to do is cut out the zigzags. So it's going to run across the top. We'll go with the top for now, and we'll decide about the bottom afterwards. So I want to run this whole bit along the top. So what I'm going to do is just cut out the strip that I want first, and then what you do is you go ahead and cut out all the triangles with your scissors. Now this is a slow-ish process, so you need to take your time. Try not to mess it up if you can. At the end of the day, they're all very simple straight cuts. You just got to be paying attention to how far in your scissors go. So this can take a little bit, so I'm going to go ahead and do this in fast motion. So it takes a little while, but it does look pretty cool when it's finished. Just moving that bit off to the side. So that's going to go at the top, just like that. I'm debating if I'm going to cover the 12, which I think I will. I'm having a thought. What I might do is put that at the bottom, and then at the top actually cover, I don't know. I'm going to cut out the other one, which is going to take me a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Not speed it up, but just going to cut to it. So I'll be back in just a sec. Okay, so I've cut them both out. I'm using the thick ones at the top, and then I've gone with just some thinner ones. There were just some single lines, which I've just cut out as triangles as opposed to zigzags for on the bottom. So for the ones on the bottom, I'm going to run them through my sticker maker, just because this is slightly more delicate and it's a bit harder to use your glue tape. So I'm just running this straight through, and then going to run the other one through as well. I've just been doing that a lot lately. It's driving me nuts. Anyway, just giving that a good rub. Make sure it's adhering. Adhering? What's the word? Adhering, Ryan says correctly. Oh, I miss my fingernails. the start of the year I was trying really hard not to bite them, and somehow I think the commuting on the train's starting to get to me and I keep biting my nails off again. So I'm sticking these, I'm just being gentle. I just realised after I'd started peeling it that I needed to be gentle. I'm just going to stick these at the bottom. And then just cut off the excess. Now that those ones are done, the ones on the top are just going to sit at the top, not going to be anything too fancy smancy. So I'm just going to have it so it sits. I'm sort of going to just line it up with the top and stick it down. So I'm just going to use glue tape for this side because this is a little bit less fiddly. Still be careful though, because you can tear stuff, and I do it all the time. And all I'm doing is just lining the points up with the top of the page and just using that as my guide as sort of where to put this. It's not really using it to cover anything up, whoops, but just laying it down like that. Trim off the excess again. So then we need to put our envelope where we're going to put our envelope, which this week's going to be over here. So I'm basically cutting off most of Wednesday. Actually, I can't do that because I have something on Wednesday, so that needs to go there. Okay, I've just found where I'm going to stick this to hide my stamp. So I'm going to stick it just there. I'm going to then punch through, actually, if I move that over just a little bit, I'm going to actually stick it down right there. I can then put a sticker here and put Monday, and then everything else is fine. So just using glue tape again just to seal this off. That's the way to do it, using my brain. Righto. Just for a minute there, that did not look straight, and it's not. No, I'm just ignoring it. I'm just going to ignore it because if I don't, it'll annoy the crap out of me. So I'm just grabbing my hole punch quickly because I've noticed that there's one hole here that the zigzag covering. So we fix that zigzag. No, that's going to annoy me too much. Not that it's not straight, that's not the part that's annoying me. It says it's popping out at the top. So I'm just lifting this off gently. Not worried about hurting the envelope so much because we're not going to see the back anyway. I don't want to rip the page. There we go. This glue is really good in the way that it does forgive a little bit. You can reposition if you have to. There we go, that's better. The line is straight and it's covering up the icky bit. There's also a bit of a cheeky hidey thing in this. When you pull this out, it says hello. No one's ever going to know that but me. It's just a little extra thing. So let's jump into this sticker book and start making things look pretty. So I think what I'm going to do is use these stickers to actually cover up the numbers. I'm on a bit of a kick with these at the moment and I really like doing it. I just think it gives a little bit of something extra. So I'm just covering up the days and the date if I can. I'm close there, but not quite, but that's okay. Just make sure you obviously stick the right date down. I have been having some fun in other projects where I've been sticking the wrong days down. It's not so much fun when you got to unstamp something. I just think that brings it all together a little bit more too. So then, let's start getting some of these absolutely gorgeous quotes out. So I want to do, sort of going to bring a little bit of gold into this as well. I'm going to grab this one that says, "In the end, we are all just dreamers." I just want to put this at the top here, which covers off, whoops, covers that little bit that wasn't covered before, as well as adding a little bit of gold over there. I'm staying away from the blue in this time. I am going to use it at a later date, but just for now I'm staying away from the blue. I want this gorgeous one that says love, so I'm going to take that one off. Oh, hiccups. I'm going to put that, wrong side. It's going to go there. And then I'm going to put this one here that says appointment, and put that down the bottom here, because on this night I'm going to a trivia night. So I'm just going to grab my pen and just find the details of it because I've forgotten. There we go. Also going to put need something just to signify it's a day off, and there's not really a sticker that says that, but holiday's not the right word. It does not describe what it is, unfortunately. Might just I don't want to write it at the top though. I'll come back to it in a sec. I'm going to grab this little page flag and stick that just there. And also going to grab this little one with the heart and stick it over the top. No, I'm not. Just going to go back to these little circle ones. Grab this little one with the heart. And then, let's just have a look at this and decide when the footy is. I don't think I'm going to any footy. That's 2 weeks in a row. I think I must be sick. So I'm just going to write in, I don't really know what else I'm doing. Okay, so we need to just find another couple of quotes. So I'm going to grab this one that says, "Don't be like the rest of them, darling." I am just going to tidy this one up a little bit because it's just not quite square. That's better. Go. And it just needs something else on this side. Do you know what I need? I need something to do. I need to find things to do more. Oh wow. I didn't notice that before. When I was showing you guys the other day, I pointed out that the navy blue had these beautiful vines, but I didn't point out that the purple did too. It's so pretty. I think I'm just going to grab No, I think if I keep playing with it, I'm actually going to make it too much. And because I don't know yet what's actually going on, I think I'm going to leave it like that. I absolutely adore this. I really love the way it's turned out. I don't think I've used this sticker book yet to how good it can be. But I do think it looks really, really pretty. These two collections work really well together. But let me know if you'd like to see this sticker book used with the pink, if you want me to do it with the navy blue. I'm really looking forward to using the navy blue. No, I'll overdo it with quotes. I'm not playing with it anymore. Let me know what you think of this one, guys. Did you enjoy it? That's what it's missing. Sorry, I just realised what's not there. And it's that this is netball grand final day. So I'm just grabbing, no, not that one. Just grabbing this little plus sign and just putting it here. And because we don't know yet who's playing, I'm just going to leave it like that. And then when I know who's playing, I can add that in. That's better. Now that doesn't look empty. I knew there was something I was forgetting. So let's finish this off again. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see me use some of the other parts of this collection, just let me know what you want to see down below. Or you can send me a comment on any of my social medias. If you haven't already, please subscribe so you don't miss those extra videos that are coming up. And so you don't miss anything else that I'm doing on my channel. Hope you guys have an absolutely awesome week. I can't wait to see you again really, really soon. Thanks a lot. Bye.